So following up on my plan of action, as stated previously, the U.S. should follow the example other countries have set. However, some states are already starting to offer free tuition for public and community colleges as well as tech schools. States such as Arkansas, Hawaii, Indiana, Kentucky, Minnesota, and so on are examples that states are already taking measures for free education. Bernie Sanders stated that, in my view, education is essential for personal and national well-being. We live in a highly competitive global economy, and if our economy is to be strong, we need the best educated workforce in the world. We won't achieve that if every year hundreds of thousands of bright young people can't afford to go to college, while millions more leave school with debt. The point is that as times are progressing and the world is evolving, the U.S. needs to as well. As more people become educated and free of debt, our society has a power to advance and our economy has a greater chance to thrive. If we are to keep up with the global competition, we must put our best educated workforce out into the world. So for workability, we say that taxes may be necessary to increase, however, they will be paid back by higher income and higher tax-paying graduates. According to collegeboard.org, in 2015, bachelor's degree recipients paid an estimate around $7,000 more in taxes, which is 91% more than high school graduates. This shows that the tax bracket is higher for people with skilled jobs, so that more people who obtain a degree can contribute more to taxes. So my opponent stated that free tuition devalues the diploma. However, this is not the case. Yes, tuition will be free, but the path to obtaining a degree will not get any easier. Despite the tuition being free, students will still have to obtain admission into the college of their choice on their own and based on their own accomplishments. Completing college is not easier than obtaining admission, so the value of the diploma still holds. My opponent also stated that there were other costs besides tuition, and yes, this is the case. However, students will still have less debt even if they have to borrow some money. Robert Farrington stated in a post by the College Investigator that even if students will in fact have to borrow some money, adopting a form of free education policy will significantly reduce the amount of U.S. students have to borrow and the less they are in debt. My opponent also stated that in America, families are based to pay off their incomes. However, as I mentioned earlier, the determinants of financial aid lack sufficient information about the situation of financially dependent students. So Bernie Sanders also stated that it may seem hard to believe, but there was a time when higher education was pretty close to free in this country, at least for many Americans. After World War II, the GI Bill gave free education to more than 2 million veterans, many of whom otherwise could have never been able to go to college. This benefited them, and it was good for the economy and the country. In fact, scholars say that this investment was a major reason for high productivity and economic growth our nation enjoyed during the post-war years. This shows that since so many veterans were able to attend college, since it was free, when they graduated, they were able to help contribute to the economy and help it prosper. If we were able to make tuition free in the past and it was beneficial, why can't we make it free now? Not everyone relies on their family and their parent incomes to pay for their education, as stated previously, and not everyone has the luxury of being a financially dependent person. Sanders also stated that it's time to build a progressive movement of the past and make public colleges and universities tuition-free in the United States. As development that will be the driver of a new era of American prosperity, we will have a stronger economy and a stronger democracy when all young people with ambition and the talent can reach their full potential, regardless of their circumstances at birth.